Hi guys, it's Stevie G, and I'm just going to do a quick sort of review of Watch Dogs after I have finished the story. I'm going to cover a lot of things. I'm going to cover the likes and dislikes and story slash DLC suggestions, and then at the end, I'm going to cover some more stuff. I will let you know because there is a couple of things in there that may spoil the game for you if you haven't finished it, but I will yell out spoiler alert just so you know. Turn it off at that point if you don't want to have the story spoiled or anything like that. Okay, first thing's going to cover is the ability to hack things, thousands of cameras and security terminals, and the ability to influence the game, and your environment and things like that. That's a bloody good thing. I think that's what makes Watch Dogs Watch Dogs. It's not GTA, that's good. Gunfights, best thing I've seen in a while. I think the ability to hide and corner is very, very good. I will, cover a little bit more there. I think you could improve it. It's 98% right. Just needs a little bit more to polish it out. Digital trips, I really like that. I think Spider Tank has become one of my favourite modes. Being able to play, Spider Tank, sitting there and catching myself going, Spider Tank does whatever a Spider Tank does and blowing stuff up. It's just awesome. So I think that's a nice little addition to the game. Side missions, I think the side missions, I've got both a good and bad thing to do with the side missions. I think it does give a little bit extra quantity to the game. Gives you that little bit more even after you finish the story. But is it at the cost of quality? And I'll cover that a little bit more. I think the skill wheel and the progression wheel are both really awesome. I love the layouts of those. I think they're very, very good. Multiplayer unpredictability is really, really good. I like the ability, where it's sort of like a hybrid thing and people can sort of jump into a game. I think that's what makes Watch Dogs unique, is that it's not quite multiplayer, it's not quite, campaign. It's like this hybrid thing. It's really good. I do like that aspect. There is an improvement to that, which I'll mention in a minute. But I do like that edge of your seat thing where it's kind of like, say, Infected in Call of Duty or something. It's sort of like hide and seek. It's got that nice aspect to it. I think that's good. I think the weapons are good in this game. I think there's a good selection of weapons. One thing I wish I had seen is rocket launchers, but maybe that's a suggestion for the DLC. So I thought that was, could have added like an RPG or something like that, Okay, now to the dislikes. I'll try and get through this as quickly as I can. Dislikes. The ability to... Hang on. No. Music. Fire the person in charge of your music. Literally, that person wants kicking in the nuts. Whoever was in charge of your music, it was a serious letdown. 95% of the time when I get into a car, I turn the shit off. There's like 2 songs that I like. I don't want to make a GTA comparison here, but if I get into a car in GTA, there's a bit of Snoop Dogg cracking. Love it, it doesn't get old. And I think, this could have been better. So that is the reason I dislike that. Okay, getting hacked when you're about to start a mission. I have had countless times where I'm just hitting triangle and the thing's spinning around to start the mission and then bang, you've been invaded. I think there should be something there where there's a lockout radius. If you're on foot and you're within a small radius of where the start point of that mission is, perhaps that should exclude you from being invaded. I mean, I know that sort of goes against what I was saying before, the unpredictability of multiplayer, but, it does get a little bit annoying, and that's why I'm suggesting it as also a dislike. Okay, resume run after crouching and cornering. I think the ability when you're in a gunfight and you're crouching behind something and you go around a corner and things like that, that's good. But, whenever I get up to run, I feel like I'm sitting there waddling away and he's slowing me down. I'm like, geez, run, there's a bad enemy coming and he's about to mess me up. Pardon me. Okay, ability to shoot while driving. Lots of people have suggested this and said that would have been brilliant. I know you guys wanted to concentrate on, affecting your environment around you. I think that's a good part, and that's what makes Watch Dogs Watch Dogs, but it would have been nice even just to be able to throw sticky bombs or grenades or something out the window. Maybe a SMG or something. Okay, also the ability to melee citizens and cops. Can't do that, it's underutilized, I think, in the game. Also, the ability to fly helicopters and aeroplanes. There is no ability to fly any helicopters and aeroplanes in this. Kind of a letdown. Would have been nice. Would be a good suggestion for the DLCs. Okay, the side missions. I know I said before that the side missions give extra quantity value, but is it the cost of quality? And I think it is because like when you get the missing persons missions, you're just sort of looking for that person. You find the body, you get the audio log, off you go. Would have been nice to see a little bit of variability in there. Oh, that one was a bit different. Didn't see that coming or something. But no, it kind of got a bit boring after a while. Um, Story and DLC suggestions. We're not quite up to the spoilers yet, so you're still in the safe zone, guys, if you haven't finished the story. Perhaps in the DLC, it would be nice to continue the story or have a viewpoint of the other characters like Clara or Damien or Geordie. It would be nice to see it from the other perspectives, possibly. Another suggestion would be to show the story beforehand where Aiden and Damien work together and how his niece Lena come to die. Another thing which might be nice to choose your own path. Like you say, if you take option, kill this person, you're going to get one path, and if you save that person, you're getting another path. There's not really anything in there where you've added that. I think that could have been a good little savior for your game. So I think that would have added that a little bit more interest and variability to the game as well. As I said before, more weapons and rockets, that would have been cool. Helicopters and aeroplanes, that's also another suggestion there. The ability to shoot or throw sticky grenades, things like that while driving, that's definitely another suggestion for the DLC. Being able to resume run while you're after you crouch and corner during gunfights, because the gunfights are brilliant, but just that little bit extra care would have been awesome there. The ability to melee citizens and cops, that would have been cool too. So that's another suggestion, just to further refine the game. I think above and beyond everything else, though, I think the game is generally good. But these are some of the likes and dislikes that I think are the strengths and weaknesses of Watch Dogs and how they could improve it. Okay, spoiler alert, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you have not finished the game, stop watching this video now. Give me a like and everything if you like what I've had to say so far, or dislike it. Leave comments below, whatever. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Okay, spoiler alert, here we go. The story likes. I really liked, it was a bit of a surprise how I killed Lucky Quinn by hacking his pacemaker. I thought that was a clever little thing that they did there. So that was good. I generally like the challenging aspect to the overall story. However, I thought that the story could have been much better. It just felt like the script writer rushed it a bit. They didn't quite, it just didn't feel polished enough and didn't have enough variability in there. Like I said, choosing your own path, having different outcomes to the game would have added a bit more playability to campaign mode. I did like the twist at the end. I think they could have had where I didn't see Geordie coming at the lighthouse. I sort of thought maybe, but I didn't. I really didn't expect it, and I thought that was a good little twist. I think you could have added more twists like that to the game, and it would have increased the overall excitement. And also, I think that it might have made Aiden Pearce a better protagonist for Watch Dogs itself. Like a lot of games, people end up loving their character. This just sort of made him like a guy in a suit, in a trench coat sort of thing. It was like, wow, it could have been a lot more exciting in that way. So, yeah, that was both a like and a dislike for the ending. The dislikes here, I've got just two of them. I felt like 60% of the story I was chasing around, climbing frickin' Mount Everest, for one single frickin' IP address. Man, I've done hacking when, I'm a computer engineer. Getting the IP address, man, I wouldn't wouldn't have taken me shit all time. I felt like most of the story was lost by just doing stuff like that. But I did like the challenging aspect to what you had to go through. So, yeah. The other thing, I think, other people have mentioned this to me. Some of the girl gamers have also said it too. Aiden never gets the girl. You know, I think that, yes, he's going to save his sister, but there's no happy ending. It's not like he gets the girl and, they kiss in the sunset and it's a romantic story of our time. I know some people do like that and some people don't like that. I mean, generally for us boys, we either like it, when, shit, everything just blows up and it's like, yeah, we blew up the whole freaking city. This is awesome. Or, wow, he got his tip wet. Awesome. He got the bitch. Yeah, love it. Whatever it is. But I think that some of it was lost there. So I think they could have done a little bit better in the story. I think that all comes down to the way that their script writer wrote the story, and some of the other things I mentioned before. Anyway, guys, give the video a like if you liked it. If you didn't, dislike it. If you got anything else to add or anything like that, or any feedback or any comments, drop them in the comments below. I think it'd be good, if Ubisoft could look at this stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, if you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button now, and you'll get my videos as soon as they come out. Anyway, guys, peace out.